Welcome to Arts Dynamics Member Spotlights. I'm Sofie Marin, founder and CEO of Arts Dynamics, and today we've got the great pleasure of meeting Emrik Larsson, who's actually one of our first members. You're a founding member of Arts Dynamics.
That's right.
Yeah. Welcome, Emrik.
Oh, thank you.
Can you please tell people more about yourself as a musician? And I do know that many people in our community, they are starstruck when they hear that you are a member here. So tell us more about it.
All right. Yeah, well, my name is Emrik. I've been singing professionally for like 30 years. I started in a band together with my brother called Stonefunkers, where we toured around the world and released like 5-6 albums. And then we stopped. And since then, I've been working as a freelance artist and releasing my music, also working as a DJ, as a producer, as a project manager, and I currently hold a position as a producer for a region in Sweden as well. So I work with a lot of, I like to work with a lot of different stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, the core thing is the songwriting and singing live on stage, but I'm always interested in doing new things, you know.
Yeah, and speaking of that, as a musician, an entrepreneur in this field as well, what would you say are the biggest opportunities maybe when you are a creative like yourself and you're able to do many different things?
Well, the opportunities nowadays, I mean, compared to when I started out in the business like 30 years ago, is that it's much easier to if you get an idea and you meet some people, it's much easier to do something with that idea because technology is so much easier to record stuff and to have an audience all across the world compared to back in the days. There used to be a lot of gatekeepers, you know, record companies, they held people back. So but still, I mean, the difficult part is the money to get funded. I think well, I used to be that way as well, but it's that's what I see. I mean, there's a lot of ideas, there's a lot of creative people out there, but we need to find the money.
I mean, in the music industry in particular, there's been so many changes over the past few years. It's like huge disruption.
Yeah.
Since you were highly active with Stonefunkers to where you are today, what would you say are the biggest the biggest differences?
The biggest difference is there are far less of a live scene, less places where you can play, and the pay is also different. There are a small percentage of artists that can live off of their music, just playing live and recording. But a lot of struggling artists, they have to do this and that and all these stuff to to keep their music alive. So it's I mean, there's pros and there's cons. There's much more diversity and you can do things, but there's still it's more difficult to make a living out of music. That's what I think nowadays.
Is it in general or through live or?
I think music has always been very important in people's lives, but I think that it used to be more important. Music used to be number one, and now music has to compete with games, with fashion, with influencers, with social media. So music is not that important as it used to be, as a trendsetter, you could say. So, and that's why there's less money in music also.
Interesting.
So that's what I think, at least.
Yeah, I agree. And what I love about these talks is that we're able to dive a little bit deep into your life and your life as a musician, as an artist, because you're out there not only yourself in your case, but as a producer as well with the part-time job that you have.
Yeah.
What are you picking up from other musicians and artists?
Well, I try to. Well, the good thing is when you reach a certain age, is that you get a lot of. I mean, I've been around for a long time, so I have quite a lot of experience that I can help others and guide them. And actually, I'm up here in Stockholm because I'm going to be a mentor for a young musician in a program started by Musikalliansen here. So, but I find, I mean, for musicians and artists nowadays, it's it's uh, it's quite hard. I mean, there's difficult times, but still, I mean, if you love music, I mean, it's like a calling, you know. You have to continue, you know, no matter what. So I mean, and a lot of people, I mean, they make their own concerts. They find ways, you know. So I still think it's a bright future. I mean, I have a daughter. She's into both death metal, and she loves Nina Simone, and she plays the church organ, and she has a lot of friends that are interested in all types of music. So I'm not worried about I mean, the future for music.
That's very, very good to hear.
Yeah.
And you and I have had many conversations about music and entrepreneurship, especially in our field. There is often this, on the one hand, we need to be entrepreneurs and business owners, but on the other hand, there is also, I find, I don't know if you agree, but, you know, almost like a stigma around entrepreneurship as well, even the positive entrepreneurship. Since we are here after all, what are your thoughts? If I say the word music entrepreneurship, what comes to mind?
Well, when it comes to my fellow musicians and people I don't know, I feel that there's still some sort of stigma, what would you say, about that entrepreneurship, because I have so many good friends that are really good at making songs, making new albums, touring, but they're really not very good at social media, pictures, videos, or I mean, contracts, whatever, you know, the economic side, how to make a living, and how to apply for grants, and you know, all these stuff that you need to know, you know.
Yeah.
And I think a big difference is also that from back in the days and now is that when I was young, I mean, and we started our band, we didn't know anything, you know, and actually there wasn't that many things, you know. There were some applications, but for a pop musician, I mean, you couldn't get money. You could get money from some places, but it's really different now, because the young people of today, the young musicians, they are really they know what to do, you know. So I think it's a difference.
Yeah, I hear at the back of my head people asking me to ask you, what would be your top advice for people that are just starting out in the music industry today?
Well, one thing is, I mean, I'm sitting here because I'm a member of Ars Dynamics, and what Ars Dynamics taught me and has been to be more organized. I mean, more organized in what I do and when I do what I do. You know, it's one time for economics, one time for social media, and you need your creative time, and you need to and sort of I don't know. Don't be afraid to make those silly phone calls. You know. And I've been there myself, you know, but I know that if you just try to a little bit harder, because there's going to be a lot of failure for a lot of people, and there's been a lot of failure for me as well, you know. But you just got to keep going, you know. If you believe in yourself, you know, that's I mean, that's what you that's like the number one the one goal, that believe in yourself, believe that you're like a good person, that you have something to a good thing to show the world, you know. You're
Yeah. So what would you say has been your biggest takeaway as a member? You see, and Emrik joined. He was one of the founding members when we started a few years ago, and you've seen behind the scenes, because I promised to share the good, the bad, and the ugly on being a startup entrepreneur myself with Ars Dynamics, and also to prove that it doesn't have to be perfect to get started, but you need to get started for things to be perfect. So you've been actually very instrumental in helping us build Ars Dynamics to what it is today, and now we've got everything in place. We found a business model. We found our home now with Epicenter, and now we are starting to scale. And I think this is such a wonderful testament to how you can build together with your customers or with your fans or with your followers, your friends. You build together, and then from there you can scale things. So number one, thank you for being on the inside with your incredible talent and your advice and your patience with us as we grow. But also from your end, what has been your biggest takeaway? Why did you join, and what has been your biggest takeaway? Why are you still here?
But I have there's a couple of reasons. I mean, one is the community.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice meeting that have you as some sort of mentor or coach or whatever, and also the fellow, both musicians and other creative people that I met through Ars Dynamics, and also, I mean, all the stuff that I learned about all the different apps you can use for social media, for example, and well, I mean, I learned a lot of things. I mean, during these years I've been here, so and mostly it's about I learned endurance, just to keep going, and to, if something doesn't work, where you stop and you look at, you look at what went wrong, and then you sort of change the direction a little bit, and then you continue, Yeah. So and don't be afraid to stop and and check yourself and check your art history, and if it works, or if it makes you feel good, That's the main reason for me. I mean, just if I feel good, then the people that I'm that I'm singing for, they're gonna feel good.
Yeah, that is so true. I love our community for that very reason. We've got so many great people across so many different disciplines. So as we wrap this up, we just want to do like a short member spotlight, just for you to get to know Emrik a little bit better. Obviously, we'll share all the links to your music. You've got plenty of things coming up. So why don't you share a little bit about what you've got around the corner?
Well, I've been talking in Art Dynamics about a book I wrote. It's been ready for a while, and it's actually getting ready for release in, I'd say, half a year's time. And also I'm gonna make some sort of soundtrack to the book. And I have I have recorded a lot of new music. So I'm gonna release a lot of new music, and also I'm planning to do some sort of show, with my different type of music, because I mean, I come from the funks, the soul, the hip hop, but I also been singing a lot of American songbook stuff, Sinatra, jazz, blues, and also I've done a lot of songs in Swedish. So I want to sort of mix everything together, and also I feel that the story of my, the story of my life is, it's everyone's lives are special and different, but there's a good story to it as well. So that's what I'm working on.
Yeah, and I can testify to that. And we're going to bring Emrik back for a longer talk, for an Ars Dynamics talk, because there is so much in your background and with you as a person that I feel the world needs to learn more about, and to, as a guiding light also for others to find inspiration and hope. So I hope that we can revisit that conversation.
Yeah, sure.
So Emrik, it's wonderful to see you. I hope we'll get to listen to you here at Epicenter as well. That'd be because sure. That would be awesome to have some sort of a concert or production here as well.
Yeah.
Finally, as we wrap up, Emrik, is there anything else you want to add for people listening here? And it's like, oh, Ars Dynamics, I'm Emrik. Or any final advice to people listening?
Well, the final advice is sign up. Because because I think especially for young entrepreneurs and musicians, I mean, at least try it for like 3 or 4 or 5 months, and it doesn't cost much, and you get so much advice and so much back. So that's what my final words.
Thank you so much, Emrik. And thank you so much for listening and for watching this little mini talk that we're having. Feel free to find out more on arsdynamics.com. Obviously, check out Emrik and your amazing music. You've been just doing a project now with Papa D, I know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I actually do need to throw that in.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to ask.
And I can also add that we actually, I celebrated my 60th birthday. Crazy, but still I did, and almost all the members from my former band Stonefunkers, we were on stage together for the first time in like 10-15 years. So maybe next year in 2026 we're gonna have a reunion. I think so, maybe.
Oh my God, you heard it here first. Oh my God, but I'm a big fan. I look forward to that.
Yeah, so that's what. We'll see, but at least we're friends now. It didn't used to be that way, but we're friends. We had a good time, and we're older and wiser, at least a little bit. So
that's brilliant. Well, we'll let you know when that happens.
Yeah.
I know many people look forward to that. So thank you so much, Emrik. And with that, I say thank you.
Thank you.
And over and out.
Over and out.